Yo, why did I just lose power? Fuck. Yeah, I had my TV on and shit, and I was watching a movie, and it just cut off. And I thought it was the TV, and sure enough, I lost power. That's not good. Damn. Oh shit, came back on. Oh shit. Nah, man. We out here. Yeah, I might just turn this into a YouTube video. Fuck it. Let me turn this off because YouTube loves pulling dumb shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make my food because I'm drinking. Pretty buzzed up. God forbid we lose power. I won't be able to cook. Alright, let me put this right here. Alright, let's go on the fireplace channel. Fuck, it's not working. Yeah, I guess we'll just fucking do it live, like Bill O'Reilly. Remember that whole scene with Bill O'Reilly? It's weird. Fucking, I think that was like 20 years ago to date. That's crazy. You actually watch, if you have Samsung TV, Bill O'Reilly, well, Samsung TV provides all the channels if you have a smart TV. Excuse me, I just burped. And there's a channel that shows like a Bill O'Reilly. I guess he's like on some type of network. And he aged a good amount. I mean, granted he's older, but he looks old, if that makes any sense. Like when he did that we'll do it live like type shit, he didn't look that old. You know what I'm saying? He looked like maybe 50s. If you see him now, he looks like fucking he aged a lot. Yo, it's raining. It's been raining all day in Jersey. Fucking yo, the weather's gonna heat up. Like 2 weeks ago, it was like I want to say 2 weeks ago, it was probably 10 degrees. Why next week is it gonna be like on Monday? It's gonna be like 60. Then on Tuesday, it's gonna be like 75, and then by Wednesday, like 76. I'm definitely gonna get in the garden and do some work. I want to start attacking and doing the increments. That way, I don't get overwhelmed. Because in like realistically, in 2 weeks, I want to put kale in the ground, lettuce for sure, and probably broccoli. I'm not sure about broccoli, but whatever spring crops I could put in the ground. You know that can if we do get frost, which I don't think we will, because from checking the weather, if I'm not mistaken, I think the coldest like it's gonna be at nighttime. Moving forward, like the next 2 weeks is gonna be like 35 degrees, which isn't bad. Yo, it was a super cold winter, man. Dude, there are days like, for instance, when we had the first blizzard in January, dude, the night before the blizzard, I'm not lying to you, it was like 5 degrees, and then when it snowed, it was probably let's say 2 degrees, and the next 2 weeks was no better. And then fast forward to Super Bowl Sunday. On Super Bowl Sunday, no bullshit, it was fucking like negative 10 degrees. It was out of control. This winter was one of the coldest winter I ever like can remember. You know, because usually you'll get like your winters, you know, where it's like you'll get your 35-degree day. Dude, January, I'm not lying to you, man. Shit was so cold. I saw a dude in I want to say like 3 weeks ago. It was 40 degrees and this man had the fucking drop top down. Vert season. That's weird. Kind of want to play one of my favorite songs. Sucks that YouTube fucking you can't play songs and shit. But I'm gonna show it and hopefully YouTube doesn't pull it. I'm not gonna play because YouTube is fucking whack. They'll pull a video. But let me zoom in. That's one of my favorite country songs right there. Here's a better picture. I love that song. It talks about it talks about life, and it also talks about like you know when you meet a chick and like everything is fine and dandy. Yeah, I wonder if like people still say that, fine and dandy. That's fucking mad weird. I said that. Everything's like everything copacetic. And then, you know, as time goes on, you get comfortable with the broad. And then shit just, you know, like it's not what it was. You accomplish shit in life and it's just not what it is. But it talks about like life in general. And then when you're dating a chick and shit just goes south. It's a great song. One of my favorite country songs. And I actually discovered Waylon Jennings from what the hell? I can't think of it. I'm having a brain fart. But I discovered him like a few years ago, and this song, like I remember YouTube in this song, and ever since then I just fell in love with it. It's a great song. Yeah, it sucks that you can't play shit on YouTube. I got the Confederate guitar. That's fucking weird. And with that shit. Oh god. Kid Rock and Kenny Chesney sample that shit. Jesus Christ. Yo, looking back, Texas is actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's a place in Texas. Yeah, I wonder if this food is good. Day trip to Looking Back. Low key, let me see if I can do a watch it now. I don't think I can, or watch it later rather. Yo, call me old, but I don't listen to any new country. I can't do it. It's to me, it's like it's pop music. You know, when you listen to like outlaw country and shit, and you try to listen to new country, it's like, nah, I'm good. I remember Waylon Jennings even like spoke about that before he passed, like in the because I went on a deep dive because I got into his music heavy after discovering him, and I went on a deep dive with watching interviews and shit that he did. And in one of the interviews, he was talking about he's like how like newer country artists, like keep in mind this is the '90s. He's like how they have like publicists, and he's like, what the fuck is that? He's like, that's so weird. Yeah, looking back Texas, I gotta look on the map and see if I drove by that place. Cause I went to last year I went to Houston and I also went to Austin as well. Yo, Houston is pretty it was urban, but now it's like starting to be gentrified. I forgot the name of the I went to a famous burger place there. And the way I discovered the burger place was when I was cruising through Houston, and sure enough, like I stumbled on like the ghetto or whatever the ghetto was, because it's not ghetto anymore. And I seen this dude at the liquor store, so I started bullshitting with him. I'm like, "Yo, where can I get a good bird?" And the man was like, "Yo, go to this place. It's been around forever." Sure enough, I went there, and it's been an establishment since like the '60s. And when you go there, damn, I can't think of the name. Either way, look up Houston, Texas, oldest burger place, and it will bring you there. And when you go there, it's gentrification to the T. So you'll see this old school burger spot, right? Black owned. And you could tell it's like I like the fact that it's outdated. It doesn't look they're not like on some bullshit where, Burger Spot, like to me, whenever I walk into a new place and I see like mad TVs like this with the menu, I'm like, I'm good. The food low key's probably gonna be trash. This spot, it's fucking super old school. But next to it, you have brand new buildings, luxury apartments, quote unquote luxury quote, which it's not luxury, it's fucking nonsense. But anyways, it's all you have this old establishment, the Burger Spot, and then right around it, you have all brand new houses and shit. So, like I said, Houston is being gentrified. It's a shame because I was watching a Scarface video from he made like in the '90s and shit, and and basically, clearly, like the community was destroyed from like the crack epidemic and shit. And it's just a shame that him or whoever else back then didn't invest in it because it's not the same Houston. And that's me traveling America and seeing it. So imagine if you grew up like in Houston and you're seeing what it is today. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for instance, like I grew up in Jersey, right? So Newark. Newark to us, like if you live on the outskirts of Newark, like back in the day, dude, Newark was in America, and it was the number one capital for stolen cars in America. Like no bullshit. Like if you went to Newark, let's say this was the '90s, you get your shit jacked. It's a known fact. And also Newark to me growing up was street racing. It was grimy. It was all that. That's not Newark today. Newark today it's all gentrification. You know what I'm saying? Like the rent's super expensive down there, and you have people that travel to the city to live there or travel from New York to work and shit, and they live in Newark. I could never live in a place like that though. There's no parking. Yeah, it's a pretty long video. It's 12 minutes and 16 seconds. I must start doing longer content. Oh shit, Nickelback Photograph. That's a heat rock right there. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Yeah, I saw them live. I saw them live in AC many moons ago. Another heat rock. Drinking and Dreaming by Waylon Jennings. That's a great song. It's a good song too by George Jones. Yo, what's up with the Confederate flag, man? What the fuck? Oh shit, it's the Dukes of Hazzard theme song. Let's go to Looking Back, Texas. Yeah, I'm gonna start making my videos longer. Let's see what else I've been watching. Clearly, I can't play shit because YouTube will flag it. Yo, oh yeah, I was yesterday I was playing March Madness. Yo, March Madness is such a fucking classic song. Yeah, let me zoom in and show you guys. Yeah, March Madness is beyond a classic song, dude. That's like Future's best song. People would say probably Tony Montana, but March Madness is beyond a fucking classic. Dirty soda to styrofoam. Spend a day game mind blown. Dress it up and go to Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Got a rolling in the cash. I fucked up the lyrics. Switching lanes in the Grand Rapid. Oh shit, what's going on? That's a good ass song too. Fleetwood Mac. Yo, that's one of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs. It's a good song too. Baby Come Back. That's a great song. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Everglades City Outlaws. Yeah, if you guys never seen Cocaine Cowboys, you're missing out on life. That's cute. Uncovering black cemeteries paid over in Florida. You don't say. Yeah, that's why I should rock. Kid Rock's Cadillac. I'm good on Kid Rock. You know, Kid Rock has a biracial kid. Yeah, Kid Rock to me just comes off as racist. I'm good. Even In Plain Sound Posse said he was saying racist shit back in the day when they met up with his ass. Yeah, I want to watch some donks. Because YouTube won't copyright that shit. If I ever get into money, man, I'm gonna fucking buy myself a nice donk. Or nice old school. Damn, I didn't spell it right. Yeah, I'm gonna start making my videos way longer. Because I make them too short right now and I'm not getting views. And like I said, I definitely think I have something to say when it comes to speaking my mind. Dork. That's weird. Yeah, I always say I'm gonna buy a keyboard, and I never do. Donk Racing. Oh shit, it came up. Check this out. Donk Car Show. Got a fat snow bunny. The car look mean though. What is this? Florida versus Mississippi. Let's check this out. I clicked on the wrong one. Fuck. This should be a diabetic commercial. That's a mean ass SS. Okay. Oh shit, got the fuck El Camino, however you pronounce that shit. Yo, the SS is kind of nice. I ain't gonna hold you. I love the red guts. I don't know about the wheels though. Okay. Oh, them tires ain't cheap. The SS is mean. You gotta put some tints on that shit though, man. What the fuck? Come on, man. Alright, white boy got the J's on. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was never a fan of Jordans. I remember I had the ones, and I would cut grass in them shits. I was never ever a fan of them shits like Jordans. Oof, little two step. Yeah, that shit's nice. Yeah, I ain't gonna say the person's government, but shout out to Eric. This man, when I was in high school, had one of these. Like, clearly wasn't done up like this, but he put me on the SS, man, the Monte Carlos. Yo, growing up in the town I grew up in, it was somewhat diverse. It wasn't like super. Oh shit, got the fox. Yeah, it wasn't super like one culture. It wasn't in a way. But the reason I'm saying all that is, for instance, when Eric bought like when I got my license, right, I had a hatchback, Honda Civic hatchback. And Eric, he had I remember taking a bus with Eric like to go to middle school. That's how, like, like I knew of him, or know of him rather. And then fast forward to when we got our license, he had the Monte Carlo SS. And I didn't know what the fuck that was. Like, and I'm not lying to you. I remember seeing that shit. And in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, that's a nice ride. And now, like, they're fucking beyond a classic. I would love to, like, and that's what I was saying about, like, not diversity, but, like, for instance, right now, like, if I could find a Monte Carlo SS, I would buy one. And it just goes back to, like, growing up with different, like, people. Yeah, that Fox is kind of mean. I'm gonna stop this video. It's my longest video I ever made, or one of the longest. Maybe I go live. Who knows? Anyways, yo, fuck with me on the gram, Jamaican Go 567. I'm gonna start making longer videos. Cause I see, and this is why I say that, cause I see people, right, and they'll make long ass videos, and to me, I don't want to say it's bland, but it ain't. I don't know. It's whatever. Like Andre 3000 said, the South got something to say. Like, I got something to say. Yeah, I don't know about that El Camino, man. However you pronounce it. Yeah. Nah, that ain't it. Oh shit. Yo, did you guys peep that before with the stand on blower? Them shits are nice. Right there in the back, look. You guys see it? Right there in the corner. Damn, homie got the windshield tinted too. Yeah, the wheels are too big for that. You could pull that car off, but the wheels, I ain't got the NOS. Yeah, nah, the wheels are too big for that, man. And the hood scoop too, I ain't liking that. Yo, if you never seen a Bodyguard, that Kevin Costner is driving one of those. A matter of fact, I'm gonna shoot a video after this. Actually, I can't even show the Bodyguard because it's so, YouTube is so fucking weird. I could play this, right, like this video. YouTube won't pull it, but let's say I show the El Camino in the Bodyguard, YouTube will flag that shit right away. Like, what are we doing? I guess because it's owned by like Sony or Warner Brothers or one of those big corporations. Like, this is just owned by like the dudes. Yo, does that dude have a rear window or am I capping? Either way, that shit's nice, man. Chevy riding hot, boy. Alright, I'm for real out. Fuck with me on the gram, Jamaican Gold 567. Peace. Yo, and hit the share and like and subscribe if you fuck with the content. Peace.